What's up, warriors? Welcome back to The Last Door. We are on episode 2. Previously on The Last Door, Jeremiah Devitt receives a mysterious letter from his childhood friend Anthony Beechworth. He travels to his friend's manor in Sussex, where he learns of Anthony's descent into madness and the death of his wife, Anna Beechworth. Devitt faces the perils of the house and finally finds the dead body of his friend who committed suicide. Anthony's final letter warns Devitt of an unknown danger and asks him to remember his past by going back to the boarding school they both attended years back. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Oh no. Give us each day our daily bread. No. No. Leave. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. So we've seen this intro. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? I see a tree. I see shadows and grass, branches in the darkness, like hands reaching out for me, grasping at my life, trying to who is it? Is it Anthony? Answer me. Am I in a nightmare? Oh, what is she doing? Get close to her. Get close to Anna. When I count to 3, you'll wake up. 1, 2, 3. Now, wake up! Wake up! You can rest now, Mr. Devitt. That will be enough for today. Are these sessions really necessary? I am confident that this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? Ah. It looked like an eye of a raven, to be specific. It was like an eye, perfectly rounded and dark. Deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, pain-filled screams I've ever heard. Inside, a complete darkness where an evil dwells deep below. A forgotten fear for human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our being. In my case, that fear has already awoken. I can understand why you are disturbed, Mr. Devitt. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think it would help, Doctor, I leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have let your wife Anna die so awfully? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your enduring friendship, I can recall little of those years. Were your words a result of an increasing loss of sanity? In your letter, you wrote that someone awaits me. A warning to warn me from a genuine danger, or merely the ravings of a brilliant mind addled by insanity? Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to that boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now in peace. Episode 2, Memories. Top hat. An old, quite damaged mailbox. Let's check inside. There's a postcard inside the mailbox. Dear Matthew, it has been several months and still I have heard no news from you. My brothers insist that you have abandoned me, but I am sure you remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and the honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London and pray that it reaches you safely. If that is the case, I want you to know that I will always wait. I will be always waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway. What a lovely fountain. The angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. And what's this? A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off the fountain. You'll put it back. 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 Okay. I don't know why, but I just found the fact that she's sitting here in near darkness, scribbling so loudly into the quiet, slightly funny. Excuse me. Ding, ding, ding. Pardon, excuse me, sister? Red speech bubble? Good evening, sister. Good evening. I'm Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here, Mr. David? I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. David, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago and is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of the patients under our care. I see. Even so, may I please speak to Mr. David? I'm afraid that we are too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there is little to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monsignor? Of course. Monsignor? Exactly, but you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. Devitt? It'd be good for me to appreciate the passage of time. This place will help me remember. I prefer not to talk about it. This place will help me remember my past. If you have memory problems, I would recommend you to visit a doctor immediately and don't waste your time here. Alright, I prefer not to talk about it. To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important for me, but it is. A lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Devitt. I'll allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. Why is your speech bubble red? I've hung up my coat and top hat. My coat. Why can't I ever see my top hat? A huge wooden crucifix watches over the door. This painting holds a visage of judgment, but yet compassion. Where are you? Juliet? Where are you? Among the baggages, I can see a packet of letters bound by twine. Take those. I'd ask you not to touch my belongings, please. You're not aware who you are talking to. I'm sorry. I have problems. Doctor. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind. He has been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary Vignier. Vignier? And this is my brother Matthew. Juliet. Why have you left me? Why don't you answer my letters? My letters. You see, the poor man is still obsessed with his fiancée. He won't accept that she left him months ago. My poor Matthew. I'm very sorry, Miss Vignier. I hope he recovers. Thank you. Will this help? Some bandages and other medical equipment, nothing of interest. A picture of Saint Camillus de Lellis, patron saint of the sick, hospitals, and nurses. He seems to have forsaken this place. Bunch of medical reports. Photographs of people, most likely family and friends of this bed's previous resident. Oh. A magazine entitled Weird Tales. Are you alright, madam? There was a rhythmic sound like a breathing. What do you mean? It was last night. I felt an increasing pressure on my temples. Something dry and rough like tree bark brushed against my leg, and I saw something on the wall, like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp and there was nothing. I'm sure it was just a nightmare, madam. Madam? Oh, maybe I should give this postcard to... Don't you ever check the mailbox? Mr. Vignier, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it with me if you'd be so kind. As you can see, my brother's too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who has written to you. Oh, it's a letter from our mother. Dear Matthew, I hope you are recovering. I wish that your beloved sister and you come back home soon. That is what it says. You know how alone Mother feels since you left. Miss Vignier is making up the letter's contents. You got something against Juliet? Remember the good times when we all lived together? She does not want to lose her brother to Juliet. He's quite pale. He's quite a pale young boy. He's asleep. Okay. There are several crucifixes all together at the headboard of this bed. Why? Are you possessed? Please, someone. Piety. I am sorry you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help? Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there, next to the statue of Our Lady. Don't you think she is beautiful? The Virgin listens to those in need. A gloomy statue of the Virgin Mary makes this place even more mournful, if that is possible. Picture of the Virgin Mary gazing at you, supposedly to portray a sympathy and compassion for you. However, she seems to look more pained and sorrowful here. Alright, so we got some stuff going on. I remember that we used to keep here some textbooks. Now there is a music box. Ah, take that. Dear brother, I have received your letter and I'll try to write you more frequently. I hope you are studying a lot and you feel comfortable there. We miss you a lot. When are you coming back? Father's in bed with fever and I do not feel very well, but I am on medication. Today is my birthday and I am feeling blue. It is a quiet and boring Sunday at the village. Mom is going to cook a lemon cake like those Grandma used to make. I wish we could eat it together. Right back soon. I am looking forward to knowing how you are doing, what you are learning, how is Scotland, and so on. A big hug. I think about you a lot. Your dear sister. January 15th, 1876. Father Ernest seemed unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of a lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. January 18th, 1876. Today, Father Ernest was very irritable. Collins made a comment and was expelled from class for it, and even Devitt was admonished just for reading a philosophy book. I hope Father Ernest doesn't turn his ire toward me. My father will be disappointed if I fail to get good marks. January 21st, 1876. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernest entering class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his lecture, he stumbled, dazed, and had to sit. January 22nd, 1876. Father Eugene taught our theology class today, even though he doesn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernest. When we asked him what had happened to Father Ernest, Father Eugene told us that he had taken ill. What worries me now is that Father Eugene is also starting to look unwell. What did I get? Find the first secret or something? Alright. February 20th, 1876. It has been a month since we last saw Father Ernest. We are told that he is still sick, but if he is so ill, then why hasn't a physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging, but I have taken it upon myself to read on my own. I hope this helps, as I must succeed in spite of the problems happening around us. February 23rd, 1876. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we cannot get a straight answer from the faculty. They each dodge the question, and I am starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. Their anxiety is palpable, though they try to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernest? I hear he alone is to remain after we vacate the premises. There's a picture in the diary. It is the photograph of my graduating class. I see myself, Father Ernest, and Anthony. I do not remember the names of the others. One face has been completely scratched out. The books on these shelves are old and musty. Theology is the dominant subject. There's an odd sentence written on the board. In death there is hope. In death there is life. One must seek its true nature to understand the nothing. It looks like it has been there for years as the chalk has faded in some places. What is that sound? Oh, I thought I was gonna throw it through there. Okay. So, what's this way? I unlock the door. Oh. Wait, what did I miss? Was somebody coming? Maybe not. Who's digging a grave out here? A locked wood coffin, badly finished. It seems that whoever made it was a bit rushed to finish. Something is going on here. Good evening. I hope you're alright and this turns out to be indeed a good evening. My name is Devitt. I did not know there was a graveyard here. My pleasure, Mr. Devitt. I am Frank Baldwin. Do not ask me why, but Monsignor specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Why? Why? What is there to understand, Mr. Devitt? God has forsaken this place. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Have a nice evening. A grave recently dug. This small group of graves has been haphazardly arranged. Suspicious. Is this back to the front? It is. Alright, let's go back inside. Is this the way I went before? It is. Let's go this door? Can I go in here? Mother, what's your name? Mr. Devitt, you are not allowed to get in there. Oh, please. Okay. I'll go upstairs then. A dusty old tapestry of the Virgin Mary with baby Jesus in her arms. A syringe next to a flask with a label that reads morphine. An old mirror that hardly reflects. Good evening, sister. Sister? All this suffering, all these tears, all our prayers unanswered. What do you mean, sister? All these years entrusted to the Lord, praying, looking for a sign, for something that can give me strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream, and die. And what for? Where are you, Lord? Why don't you answer me? I wouldn't say either one of these. The Lord works in mysterious ways, sister. Certainly, yes, but I don't ask for much, just something to go on, a path to follow. I can't go on, not like this. Excuse me, sir. You want a music box? You want a statue? Okay. On the upper shelf of the antique cupboard, a well-worn Bible and rosary beads gather dust. One of the humble beds where the nuns sleep. Through the big open window, dusk, cold wind freezes the room. All right. A worn out and faded tapestry of Jesus Christ. Another tapestry, though I remember from my school days the student dormitory was here. Oh, was it? Ah, this stone ornament is not sharp enough to help me cut this. So I do need to cut it, is what you're saying. Ah, the school showers. A broken mirror, there's a protruding piece. Give me that. The tap of this shower. Turn it on. If I open the tap, the shiny object could be carried away by the stream of water. Oh, well, let's get it first. There's a puddle in the shower hole with something shining under the grating. I cannot see it properly. So would we have to drain the water? The old rusty pipe communicates with other areas in the house. Just a couple of old towels. Shower's old, rusty, and poorly maintained. So, I'm guessing I gotta find something to drain the water. The mirror trunk is sharp, but too weak to cut the tapestry. It might break. You right. Let's go down and see if this music box is of help to anyone. Can I steal now? Oh, you distracted now? Letters. She stole the letters. Look! My letters! All the letters I wrote to dear Juliet, you never posted them. But why, Mary? Why would you do such a thing? How could you be so cruel? I had to do it, Matthew. You refused to see how inappropriate a match she is for you. Her only interest is marrying someone of your status, of our family's status. It was for your sake I did this. I did it to protect you from that woman's treachery. No, you only thought about yourself, of your vanity. I can't bear to look upon you anymore, Mary. Leave me be. From this day forth, you are no sister of mine. You dare banish me? I, who have stayed by your side all through your illness? Very well, Matthew. You will have your way. I will leave you, and then you will see how very alone you are. Farewell, brother. Well, thanks be to the Lord that you have come to reveal my sister's cruelty, sir. Please, take this coin as a token of my appreciation. It is my lucky coin, though I hope it served you better than it has myself. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. It seems that there is still hope to bring my fiancé back. You want a music box? Okay. Did I read this? Oh, I did. Fitful sleep. Music box? Music box? Please help. Music box? Piety. I already told you cannot be here. Uh-huh. For here. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Textbooks. I don't know why. I don't know why any of this stuff would work. Would you like a coin, sir? No. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize I could go farther over here. Oh. A piece of old fishing net. Many years adrift have perfectly smoothed this flotsam into a small log. Carry that around. The Lost Pilgrim, a sea stack older students at the school used to climb. Somewhere up there are my initials. Back in the old days. That's cool. Okay. A log and a net. Okay. Perhaps this net will keep the thing from draining away in the shower. Net. No? Coin? Log. What if I combine the net and the log? It wouldn't be useful to tie up the net to the stick. What about the coin to the stick? Or the mirror to the stick? The mirror's too thick to pin it in the wood, and it also seems fragile. I could break it if I force it. Oh, I cannot see the use of tying the net to the stone. Use this to cut the net. Covering the music box with the net. Smashing the music box. Winding the music. Oh, wind. Oh. Oh, you use a coin to wind it. Alright. Okay, so I can play that somewhere. Is this not used to fish that out? Or block the drain? A log with this. I could damage the stick. Puddle in the shower hole. Something shiny under the grating. What if I can't lift that up? Okay. Might be carried away. Alright. Is this log for this? This wooden stick is not sharp enough to cut the tapestry. Well, that's not sharp enough. This is too weak. The ornament? Not sharp enough. Okay. I wonder if I have to cut through anything else. Would you like to hear some music? Oh, what a beautiful melody! It reminds me of my youth when I was vibrant and full of purpose. I knew my path then. Oh, may God bless you, for you have given me the sign I was looking for. Wonderful. Huh. From this vantage point, I can see the roofs of Aberdeen beyond that copse of trees. Okay. Look through the mirror at it. Cast a net. Throw a stick. A lot of dried leaves have accumulated in a hole of this old rusty pipe. They are blocking the water stream. Poke 'em. I think that would be useless. Net? I cannot place the netting here. The pipe is full of dried leaves. Cut the leaves? I think that would be useless. Also useless. Alright. Dried leaves. Dried leaves. Leaves. Your statue outside broke. Your mirror broke. Net. I still can't go through here, I'm guessing. Alright. Do you want to hear some music? You don't care. Maybe somebody here will care. Uneasy, fitful sleep? Will the music help? Or was this only for the one nun? Where did that other nun go? I will look in this one last place. For the nun. Where did the nun go? Oh, what? A nun's habit and walking stick. These no doubt belong to the nun I spoke to by the window. Where did she go? Oh, the departed? Did she walk off into the ocean? Wait, should I cast this into the sea? Oh, okay, that's not good. You need to dig another grave, sir. Did you see a nun walk by here? Oh, never mind, I have nothing important to say. Scroll. Oh, I just didn't... The hole is very sharp and rusty edges. If I tried to put my hand in, I could cut myself. Oh, so now... Too softened to even bend the sharp edges of the pipe. Okay, this. I blunted the sharp edges of the pipe. Now I need not fear being cut. Okay. There is nothing now to impede the water stream. So, net? Yes. The net should catch anything coming down the pipe. Okay. I just had to click a little more and in the right order. Alright. Turn the water on. It is only a puddle of water now. Okay. So... The net has caught a shiny object. What is it? A teardrop? A teardrop. Maybe this will be just the right thing to cut this. The tear doesn't work to cut the tapestry. Can I combine it? Does this go to the statue that is outside? no. What about... a teardrop? How... I don't know if this will do anything. Is this part of this statue? It is! I've placed the glass tear in a hollow of the Virgin's cheek. It seems that it fits perfectly. Okay. In the eyes of a fervent devotee, it could look like a real tear if only I could make it shine. Reflect the light from the window. Am I... Our mother is crying? Oh my lord, what does it mean? I'm like messing with them. What have I done? What have we done? Oh, she's gone. So am I trying to get them all to leave through tricks of the eye and stuff? I don't know. Okay. It looks like a real tear. Maybe she's old and her eyes are not what they used to be. You like music? What do you got to say? You must help me. What can I do? What's wrong with you? There is little time. I tell them about my pain. I describe the unbearable and endless pain, yet they do not listen. They pass by me without even looking at me. They say that they are praying for me, but it does not cure my ailment. But sir, I know, but I beseech you, you will be saving me from horrible torture. I will be eternally indebted to you. Are you asking me to... I can do that, but not because I couldn't shoulder it, because it's wrong. I can't. I'm very sorry, sir. I do not wish to extend your suffering, but I cannot pay for your relief at the cost of your life. You asked me to shoulder a terrible burden. I'll speak to Mother Elizabeth to see if there's anything more she can do for you. I understand the magnitude of what I'm asking. Thanks anyway, sir. What, am I just supposed to whack you on the head? Wham! You want to listen to music again? Okay. I feel like they're being made sick on purpose somehow. Oi. Oi. Do you take care of the patients here? Of course, Mr. Devitt. We tend to both the physical and spiritual needs of those in our care. Mr. Baldwin. Who is Mr. Baldwin? Monsieur instructed me to take him on as caretaker. Many of the sisters find him a bit strange, but he performs his work well and complains little. Could I talk to Monsieur? I'm afraid that's impossible. Monsieur has left strict instructions that he not be disturbed, not even by any of the sisters. So he must be through that door then. Did Monsieur already live here? When this venue was still a boarding school. Indeed, he still was priest and professor before he became Monsignor and started to lead this place. Oh, have there been many deaths lately? Mr. Baldwin told me that lately a lot of patients are dying. What is happening? Sadly, the Lord is taking many of these unfortunate souls. Pfft. Yeah, right. One of the patients has begged me to end his life. Is there anything we can do to alleviate his suffering? No more than is already being done by mortal hands, Mr. Devitt. I bet that's true. It is for God alone to decide the moment of his release. This is all I can do for him. Take this to him. Thank you, Mother. I'll leave you with your duties. A Bible. Okay. Well. Oh no. There's a note on the bed. Baldwin lies, 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 Baldwin lies. I see. Where'd you go? Baldwin lies. Are you in here? No. Okay. Did you go? Baldwin lies. Oh. Noise is coming from inside the coffin? What in heaven? I cannot open the coffin with my own hands. The lid is nailed. The log is too soft even to use it as a lever and open the coffin. Mister. Is there anything else down here besides the nun's clothes? Alright, so I gotta get something to open the coffin. Who is that? The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Hail Mary, full of grace. She's praying fervently. You want a Bible? You want to whack? Praying fervently, you say. You want to hear this? This is the one who saw the statue, I'm guessing. Okay. Oh! There you are. Looks like his toolbox. I wonder if there's something useful in it. Might be able to take a look if I keep him distracted. Tell me about this place. Tell me about it. Well, the construction of this building was ordered by an Episcopal Bishop of Aberdeen in 1805. Mother Elizabeth. She is pretty strict, I can tell you that much, Mr. Devitt. Do not think she likes me very much either. Aberdeen. It was the place where I was born and raised, one of the biggest cities in Scotland. If you look there east, you'll see King's Chapel Tower is the highest point of the city. Oh, you seem a bit distracted, Mr. Devitt. Oh, do not worry about it. Tell me about Monsignor. I cannot rightly say after all these years I have never seen the man. Who knows, maybe he does not exist. But Mother Elizabeth told me that Monsignor specifically requested her to hire you by letter. I am flattered by reputation. My reputation precedes me, but I still cannot tell you anything more about the man. I'll leave you with your work. Please do not touch my tools. Okay, well, hold on, you... Oh, while he's talking. Okay. Got it. Okay, I'll leave you with your work. So So, I have a tool. A tool. Can this cut through the tapestry? I don't know what else will. I've tried everything else. I cannot cut the tapestry with this. Sure. Well, let's go this way, I guess. Can I go this way? So will this work? The darkness of his eye! His body's petrified. He has a look of sheer terror in his eyes. Oh, look! I didn't do it! Oh my god! What has happened? Talk to me! Mother Elizabeth is trying to make him come to his senses. Now's my chance! Now's my chance. Oh, why he went and put himself in a coffin? Is that the one from the bed? What the heck? Something is driving them crazy. Oh? A large, bright, and ornate key. Ha, why would you leave this here? Oh. A memory? Don't look into his eyes. Whose eyes? Because the deepest darkness dwells in his eyes. Come in, my son. Did you think you could hide these books from me? They are just classic philosophy books, Father. Plato and Aristotle. Silence! Instruments of falsehood, you mean? Fallacies coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Apologize to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. Malum in se. Evil in itself. Scribbled on the walls. And then an eye. Aren't I not supposed to look at that? A strange eye-shaped symbol. Is that... when he was... Is that the one who whipped himself when he was older? Oh no. Eye of the bird, what does this mean? A set of crucifixes next to the door. I think. Yep. Lord, your eyes burn me. I don't deserve mercy nor forgiveness. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? Is death to whom you are handing me over? Has my hourglass already run out of sand? Father Ernest? Ernest! It's been many years since I last heard that name. Since... Oh, I see. Father, I'm here to be able to remember. You have to help me, I beg you. Please, entreaties, petitions, praying, torment, exemption. Past times bring us just misfortune and pain. Father Ernest, I was one of your students. One of my students, you say? It's only the Lord who teaches us. We all must follow his ordinances and disciples. Get closer, son. Come pray next to me. Uh-oh. Oh. Well. The makeshift altar is coated in a dense layer of wax. The candles, having almost burned out, only barely illuminate the room. A creepy image of Christ crucified. Inexplicably, it has a dark cloth covering his head. He has a large burn covering his eyes. He is completely blind? Despite his decrepitude, extreme thinness, and paleness, I can still recognize Father Ernest. But he seems far away, like in another world. No? Okay. Log. Covering the head. The walls are completely covered with crosses, a mentally ill act. Can I leave? I can't leave. Alright, what do I do? Bible? Bible? Coin? Music box? What? Oh. Oh. Glory be to the Father, and the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his voice, the sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate petal. The delicate petal. Sure. No, 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 you're enveloped by sin. And now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his holy path, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance. Wise virtue. No, your soul lives embraced by the darkness. Tell the Lord, who are you? The faceless pilgrim, the gate guard, or the lost seaman? I am lost at sea. Yes, yes, that's it, my son. We live lost in an endless ocean of sin and blame. Now leave me alone. I have to purify my soul. Well, hold on. I want to look. Can I? Mumble, mumble. The eye watches me. Alright. No. No. The four witnesses. An old razor blade stained with blood. Just take that away from him so he can't use it. Don't mind me. I know you are there. You didn't hear me. Get out of my room. Despite being blind, he preserves good hearing. I must be more careful when moving. Ah. I know you were there. You didn't hear me. Get out of my room. Okay, I thought that would conceal my footsteps. What if I just go straight? Oh, okay. What if I throw the log over here? Or that? The coin? Okay. Well, the razor blade. Surely the razor blade will cut the tapestry. Surely. I wouldn't be able to cut this so thick tapestry using just the razor. My hands wouldn't have enough strength. Using the wooden stump as a handle, I can use this to cut. Okay, good. Finally. Oh, back in the past. And finally, our expert on philosophy, Jeremiah Devitt, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We have been looking for you. Well, as I was saying, tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveying us. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it, Anthony? My dear friends, it is Professor Glynn. Do you mean Father Ernest? Certainly, no doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I have decided to change the venue for tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I have believed convenient. I have to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know at 12 o'clock you will find that door opened and I'll be inside the lounge. That is it, my dearest colleagues. Videt ne qui sciat. Oh. I remember that in this furniture we used to keep some of our personal belongings. Now it is empty. The walls are in complete disarray. I could probably punch through it if I tried. I remember that this is the bed where I used to sleep when I was a student here. Oh, wait. Oh, well. Oh, it's just a bed. Is this a dream? Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. Oh, good. When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Good. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, "Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheerful spring afternoon?" Mr. Wolf answered politely, What we are trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up." Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, "But I do not want to be eaten. I want to live." Oh. To which Mrs. Snake answered, smiling, "That is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later. Don't you think so?" Mr. Vulture added, "Mrs. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. It is getting late, and as you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us to decide, Mr. Rabbit? Who would you suggest as the one to eat you?" Yeah. After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea and carefully said, "I got it! Why not to organize a race? The first who arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacle. And I'm sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. What do you think?" Oh. The three predators agreed that it was fair, so they started the race and they quickly disappeared. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at high speed in the opposite direction of the predators, who, eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. That's exactly my thoughts of what I should do. Run far away. Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he finally felt safe, happy, and proud of his cunning. But suddenly there was a loud bang. The earth shook, frightened birds flew, and everything went dark. The end. Oh. Excuse me? Excuse me? An impossible love. There's something I kept to myself for a long time. And the thing is that I love you. I have always loved you. Since the first time I saw you, since the first time I felt your frozen hands. Each time I move away from you, I miss your glassy, empty, dead eyes. I miss your rough hair, your grayish skin, your stench. But our love just cannot be. It is an impossible love. The end. No, not again. How long have I been sleeping? What was all that about? In the nightmare, I found a place in my memories. A dusty mirror. Okay. So, behind something. In my disturbing nightmare, I was brought to this spot. Oh. It is the trapdoor I saw in my nightmare. From here sprouts a horrible stench. There's something down there. Did you see? Did you see? It was there, just in front of me. That thing. It was screaming. He is dead. His face is contorted in an expression of abject horror. The stretchers used to carry the corpses here. Who is behind all this? Oh, I wonder. The decayed corpse of a young woman. It seems as if she has been devoured by an animal. The walls are splattered with dried blood. Is this a door? There's a door there. Is there anything this way? He must have been dead at least a week, still bearing an expression of horror. Okay. Punctual as always, Devitt. Now all that remains is to introduce our guest. You may come in now, Professor. Father Ernest? Do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us this evening. The professor genuinely shares our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists? This was a mistake. I'm not part of this. Moreover, we mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited has now arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat and we shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be opened, and then may we finally see what lies beyond. Now I ask that you close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum. Oh. Wow. Oh. Even after all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You are the fourth witness. I remember now what happened. What is that? What it is that we saw? The eye of the bird, Malaminse. What happened to us? What is it that we witnessed? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It was our curiosity that doomed us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we shone the veil that separated our world from his. In seeking vision, we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. It remembers us. It looks for us. It calls us from its dark nest, from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor, wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. None of them has. Not one of them has, only us, the four witnesses. Who are the other two? Where are they? They disappeared, as you did. I haven't heard from any of you, but I was seized by curiosity. It has absconded with my faith and deprived me of sanity. O Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn in the flames. Don't. Malum. In. Say. Oh. Oh. No. Eh? Are you burying me? Oh, I'm being buried. Were these other graves people who were buried alive? Or is it just me? Oh, the adventure continues in episode 3? We'll have to find out what happens in the next episode. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.